Akhila Bhuvana Janma, Stema Bhangadi Lile, Vinada Vivida Bhuta, Vrata Rakshaika Drikshe, Shruti Chirasi Vidipte Brahmani Srinivase, Bhavatumama Parasmin, Shemushi Bhakti Rupa. Bhagavad Ramanuja, in his glorious work Sri Bhashya, the invocatory verses this: Akhila Bhuvana Janma Stema Bhanga Adi Lile. Janma Stema Bhanga. Janma creation. Stema sustenance. Stema Bhanga destruction, absorption. Now I will also clarify here. Nothing is destroyed. I already told you all the three real entities are Nitya. They cannot be totally destroyed. Then what does this samhara mean? There is a term samhara, destruction, destruction. It is not destruction. It is only absorption. Bhagavan creates everything and absorbs everything back into him. If he destroys, first it's not possible. Nothing is destructible, only it is transformable. Things can change but can never be destroyed. So Akhila Bhuvana Janma Stema Bhanga Dilile Vinada Vivida Bhuta Vrata Rakshaika Dikshe. Bhagavan takes pity on us during this deluge. Here, a Jivatman who can go to a temple, who can perform puja, who can read texts, who can meditate on me, who can help others, who is so great, equivalent to me in all his power. Unfortunately, he is just lying by the side of this Achit as equal to an Achit, as a mundane object. Why not I resurrect him? Why not I add some energy to him? He has everything, but he needs to be created. Not created in the real sense, because Atma can never be created. His here creation would mean allowing him to take birth with a body. That's the creation. So Brahman takes that decision during deluge. Atma loses his identity and lies abandoned, equal to Achit. This is the very pitiable state, but we don't recognize this at all. அச்சேதனத்துக்கு சமமாக இருந்துட்டோம்னால் ஆச்சாரியாளுக்கு ரொம்ப கவலை. அதை பற்றி தான் அவள் கவலையே. நாம் நினைக்கிறது அச்சேதனுக்கு சமமாக இருந்தால் நிம்மதியாக தூங்கலாம். இது நாம் நினச்சிக்கிறது. இப்போ if you treat yourself equal to achetana, then there is no concern, no fear, nothing. You are so happy, you can sleep. But that's not the right state. I can be. If a child is born, at the age of 1 he has to speak, age of 2 he has to crawl, age of 3 he has to walk. But it was good that the child was under my absolute control when he was 6 months old. Now if he gets older, he will think on his own ways. He won't be under my control. So will the mother decide, let the child ever be under my absolute control? Let him not talk, let him not crawl, let him not walk, let him not grow at all. Cholluma? No. The child has to grow, he has to learn, he has to know the right values of life and be under my control. He has to choose to be under my control. I won't compel him to be under my control. Whereas he must go around, see this world, see all the problems of this world, come back running to his mother and say, oh mother, you are my controller. This is what the mother expects. Whenever you take the jatakam of your daughter or son, you know that we invite problem. We do invite. அது கல்யாணம் ஆனப்புறம் அப்படியெல்லாம் எப்படி இருக்க போகிறது? இப்போ கேட்பாளான்றது தெரியாது. பட் what is the expectation of a mother? My son should get married, my daughter-in-law must come to me and accept my supremacy. இதுதானே யாருமே ஆசைப்பட போகிறோம். இப்போ இன்ஸ்டெட், why not this solution? Don't get him married at all. No mother will accept. Similarly, you may have a doubt that, why should I be created? During the big deluge, I had no concern, no fear, no problem, because I didn't have anything to think. I was just equal to achetana. Can you continue so? There will be a school of thought which advocates, yes, it would have been better if I was in pralaya. It is not so. It is like, if you want to shed weight, can you fast forever? It's easy. You fast for 15 days, lose weight. You can't even walk. You can't read, can't do anything. So you have to eat, exercise and burn calories. There's no other go now. You have to eat first to shed weight. Is it not contrary? To shed weight, I must fast. Whereas we all say, eat the right way, eat optimum and work out. Similarly, Bhagavan also thinks making him fast is not the right solution. Instead, make him re-eat. That eating is Srishti. He is given birth and he has to eat the right content, the right quantity the right quality and has to exercise. What are those? Practicing Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Bhakti Yoga and reaching Him. This was the expectation of Paramatma when He created. Unfortunately, we are so intelligent to defeat even His expectation. Our Paramatma Varkar, omnipresent, omniscient. But is there anyone who can even defeat the purpose of Paramatma? Nanda. Brahman decides to give a body to this jiva to perform yoga and attain salvation. So we have seen the purposes of both. Brahman has a purpose, Leela. Jiva has a purpose, to get liberated. So these are the purposes of Brahman and Jivatma for a jiva and Brahman. Now let us come back. Karanantu dhyaya. Whichever is the karanam of this world, meditate on him. Meditating on him, what is the benefit? I get released from the bondage. So to get released, dhyana, meditation on the karana, to have that meditation, establish that karana, establishing karanatvam is the process of creation. If you know why I am created and who is my creator, then I know the karana. Dhyaya, dhyana and karana, meditation on the cause is the means for salvation. So it is important to know the Jagat Karana Brahman and the purpose of our creation. I have told you the purpose. Bhagavan took pity on us, wanting us to get liberated and reach his lotus feet, blessed with Karana and Kalebara. Please know these two words. Karana, all our limbs, our indriyas. Kalebara, body. So don't ever blame Bhagavan that he created you. Yes, he did. He did not do it he did do it out of mercy. He was a ocean of compassion, so he created me. And if I don't realize the purpose, then the creation itself is wasted. But again and again Bhagavan creates, relentless. He is never frustrated. Why does he do? Then this is one quality which we must all learn from Brahman. You must be relentless in achieving your goal. Come what may, whatever may be the opposition to it, or whatever may be, people may even ridicule you, do not worry. Create and create. Do and do. Similarly, when we start learning, whatever may be the hurdle, start, continue till you achieve your goal. To achieve the goal, Bhagavan creates. To achieve the goal of Bhagavan's creation, we have to perform Bhakti Yoga and Prapatti. This is the purpose of creation. Now let me tell you about the process of creation. Then we will deal about the problem in creation. First is the purpose, done. I believe we all know. To an extent, I can't say that we all know completely, but to an extent we know. Second is the process of creation. Brahman is Vishishtam, inseparably associated with Chit and Achit. I have already explained to you about that. As body and soul, as Shariratma Bhava. Next, without undergoing a transformation of the self, Brahman cannot become a Karana. A clay has to undergo a transformation. Cotton has to transform to become a sari. So, this is a prerequisite. Transformation is a prerequisite for anyone to be a material cause. Now tell me, should the potter change to make a pot? Should a weaver change to make a sari? Should a goldsmith change to make a chain? No need at all. The gold has to change. Clay has to change. Iron has to change. Cotton has to change. Oh, this potter is also a cause. The clay is also a cause. It seems that the clay has to change. Potter need not change. Why is it so? Whenever there is a cause, it has to change to become a product. There is mud. It has to change. There is a potter who never changes. Now the question is, these two are different causes. They are not one and the same cause. To make any product, you need three different causes. One cause is the material cause. That is the mud to the pot, clay to the pot, or cotton to the sari. The second is the instrumental cause. The one who decides that I will create this product. He is the instrumental cause. Second. Thirdly, although there is an instrument, although there is a material, can a sari be made? It's not possible. Kanchipurathu pona, there is a loom. You need a loom, and it can be a manual loom or a power loom. Let it be. There has to be a tool with which we achieve it. So that is the third cause. Now these three causes are termed in Sanskrit as Upadana Karana, Nimitta Karana and Sahakari Karana. Upadana Karana is the material cause, the clay to pot. When I mention the name material cause, you must now conclude, you must jump to the conclusion, oh, I know, that is the one that should undergo a change. Right? It is only clay that has to undergo a change. Will the potter change? If he changes, he will not make a pot. If he changes, he won't come to sell. He will go to dhyana in a forest. He won't. So he can't change. A potter has to remain a potter, and he can only resolve that using this clay, let me now make a pot. So the one who resolves is the instrumental cause. He is known as Nimitta Karana. The second Karana. First one, Upadana Karana, the material cause. Second, Nimitta Karana, the instrumental cause. Then the third, to make a pot, you need the help of a wheel and a wand. A big stick and a wheel. Like a loom to a sari. You need a wheel and a stick. And what is that cause? These are the supplementary causes, incidental causes. So there are three causes: Upadana, Nimitta, Sahakari. Sahakari is the helping, supplementary cause. Now, which are these three causes for this universe? This universe is created. There has to be three causes: Upadana Karana, Nimitta Karana, Sahakari Karana. Which is the Upadana? Which is the Nimitta? Which is Sahakara? Answer is very simple. In this world, we find these three to be different. But in Vaidika Sampradaya, all these three are one and the same Brahman for creation. Brahman is the Upadana Karana, Brahman is the Nimitta Karana, Brahman is the Sahakari Karana. No change at all. The same Brahman is the material cause. The same Brahman is the instrumental cause. Same Brahman is the incidental cause. All the three causes of Brahman. Swami, this is totally confusing. The clay, the potter, the wheel, the wand can all be the same. It cannot be. It can be now. You know why? Because Brahman is Vishishta Brahman. I already told you, Brahman is inseparable with many things. He is inseparable with Chetana and Achetana in Sharira Atma Bhava. So this is the first aspect of Brahman. Brahman himself is three now. He is only one. He is not three. But he has three caps. Can you not wear three caps? I can be a father. I can be a husband. I can be a son. I can be a Upanyasaka. I can be a servant. Oh, Swami, is Krishnan 5 or 1? How many? I am one. But I can wear many caps. Similarly, Brahman wears one cap to become Upadana Karana. He wears the second to become Nimitta Karana. He wears the third to become Sahakari Karana. But I must be equipped with different skill sets to become the three. I cannot have the same skill set. Now, to be a husband, I must have a different skill set. I don't know what, but I must have a different skill set. To be a son, my skills must be different. To be a father, my skills must be different. In fact, there may be contradicting skills even. To be a son and a husband, you must have totally different skill set. I hope you will agree with me on that. So it is different totally. One can be the same. There can be one skill. Listen. Whether it be whether you're father or husband or wife, just listen. So I have to have different skill sets. Brahman also has different skills. As an Upadana Karana, what are the skills required? As Nimitta Karana, what are the skills required? As Sahakari Karana, what different skills are required? Before we go to Brahman, let us get back to clay and potter. That will be easier for us to comprehend because we have seen that. We have not seen Brahman. It's something adrishtam. This is known to us. As a pot, what is the skill set? Transformation is possible. It can change. That's very important. And as an instrument, he must have the power to resolve. That's important. Because the potter has to take a resolution that I change. Not me. I change my clay to become a pot. So I am the instrument for the change. And thirdly, it must have jnana, shakti, etc. like the wheel and the wand. So they must have qualities for creation, helping qualities for creation. Similarly, come to Brahman. Now can he change? Because as Upadana Karana, the skill set required is change. He must be able to change. Can he change? No, Swami, he cannot change because he is Nirvikara. This is why I already explained to you how does he undergo a change. Because it is Chetana that can change. He won't change. but his part and parcel body, Chetana can change. So he becomes the Upadana Karana. Swami, then why don't you say that Chetana are the Upadana Karana? Why do you say that Brahman is the Upadana Karana? Why can't we say that Chit and Achit are the Upadana Karana? We cannot say that. We cannot say so because anything that this body possesses, is that credited to me or to this body? The credit is to me. If I go and conduct a good lecture today, oh Swami, Krishnan Swami, your body did a good job today. Will you say so? Whatever my body does, the credit is to me, not to my body, because I have guided my body. It is me who decide about my body. This body is protected, is nurtured by me, and me, I am the beneficiary of this body. So similarly, although Chit and Achit transform, the credit goes to Brahman. You have to have this difference, because if it is Brahman itself that changes, you invite another trouble. Nirvikaram is the later trouble. So that cannot happen. Bhagavan is Nitya Nirvikara Tattva, whereas his Chetana can transform, and they do transform. So the first cap is known, the first mantle. Our pota modal version Chetana Vishishta Brahmam Upadana Karanam. Now whatever I explain in 20 minutes, this is one sentence now. If you go to Vedanta, they will just conclude in one sentence. Chetana Vishishta Brahmameva Upadana Karanam. Sankalpa Vishishta Brahmameva Nimitta Karanam. Jnana Shakti Vishishta Brahmameva Sahakari Karanam. Only 3 sentences. We could have now concluded the whole 1.5 hours with this series. But that is possible if you had known that language. If you had known that and been used to Vedantic philosophy, it becomes very, very easy. You have to devote time. My only request is that the more you devote time, the more you will learn that easily. The less you devote time, you will always be an alien enemy to this. So the first cap is Chetana Vishishta Brahma. So he is able to transform. The second cap is he must be able to pass a resolution. What is the requirement for someone to pass a resolution? I resolve. Can the clay resolve that? I am now going to transform to become a pot. Can it? It cannot. Because why? Why can't it resolve? What is the key there? The key is it is not sentient. Because it does not possess any knowledge, it cannot resolve. So the second thing is, to be a nimitta karana, to be an instrumental cause, the person must be sentient. That's very important. So what is established here? The common saying is, it is nature what creates. It cannot. If the city is created, if a lake is created, there was a meeting arranged between the trees and the animals which were by the side of the lake. They resolved to create the lake. They created. Will it happen? It cannot. Mud and trees cannot get together and create a lake. It is only a sentient entity that can resolve. A resolution is possible only for a knowledgeable person. So that knowledgeable person is Brahman himself. So he, as he is a Sankalpa Vishishta Brahma, he has lot of Sankalpa Shakti, and Sankalpam is taking resolution. And he resolves, Bahusyam Prajayeya Hantaham Imastisro Devataha Nama Rupe Vyakaravani Bahusyam. I am going to transform us many. I am one now. I am going to transform us many. And to this transformation, the process begins. That is the resolution taken by Brahman. So the second cause is also established. Third cause is the wheel, the wand, all the one that helps to produce a pot. Similarly, what helps Brahman to create? You need Shakti, Jnana, Bala, Aishwarya, Virya. All these divine attributes of Brahman are his Sahakari Karana. Now, can you not say the Sahakari Karanam is Jnanam, Shakti, Balam, Aishwaryam? Why do you name Brahman as Sahakari Karanam? You name Jnana, Shakti, Balam as Sahakari Karanam. Again, you cannot, because these are the attributes of that very Brahman. If I shower mercy on someone, will I be credited or the mercy be credited? கண்டிப்பாக யாரும் இப்போ என்ன தயை அந்த தயை தான் சுவாமி. இந்த சுவாமிக்கு ஒன்றுமே இல்லை சுவாமி, எல்லாம் தயைக்கு தான் சொல்லுவாடா. அந்த தயையே சுவாமிக்கு தானே. அப்போ when the daya is a prakaram of Swami, it's an attribute of Swami, of course the Swami has to be credited, not daya. He possesses that daya. Similarly, any guna Although the attribute is very important, the attribute is possessed by the person. So it is credit goes to him. Similarly, Brahman becomes Sahakari Karana. So Nimitta Karana, Upadana Karana, Sahakari Karana, these three are the Karanams. Where, Mudhalai, Vittai. Nammalvar says where, Mudhal, Vittu, the seed, where, the root, Mudhal, the first. All three Karanams are Brahman himself, Upadana, Nimitta, Sahakari. He is the only one who can be credited with all these three. You cannot find a second object in this world which can be an Upadana Karana as well as Nimitta Karana. Can you name anyone? Nothing. Because there are contradicting qualities. Unless you have a Shariratma Bhava relationship, we cannot establish this at all. So, Upadana, Nimitta, Abhinna, Nimittopadanam Brahma. Abhinna, the same. Nimitta Upadana, Nimitta Karana and Upadana Karana are one and the same for creation, for this universe. Brahman resolves, Bahusyam Prajayeya, Namarupe Vyakaravani, then begins the transformation. This Achit, how does it transform? Now, let us go through the process of transformation. We all know that in their subtle form, Chetana and Achetana are in inseparable association with Brahman, Vishishta Brahman. Again, Chetana and Achetana are again inseparable association with Brahman, but in their gross form. This subtle form has to transform to gross form. There is a process in between. The process is the Moola Prakriti. Achit now, during Pralaya, what is it named as? The subtle form of this Achit is Prakriti, which you call the primordial cause of creation. Like clay. Like we use clay for a pot, like gold for a gold bangle. Similarly, Moola Prakriti is the primordial cause, and that's the body of Brahman now. It is in subtle form, it's not in its gross form. No name, no form. He decides now, let this Moola Prakriti undergo a change. Let it transform. It transforms and becomes Mahan. The second Tattvam is known as Mahan. Mahan changes, it transforms. The third Tattvam is known as Ahankara, not our quality. I am not talking about Ahankara quality, the bad quality. Whereas I am talking about Ahankara, a Tattva during creation. Prakriti to Mahan to Ahankara. Ahankara is categorized as Sattvika Ahankara, Rajasa Ahankara, Tamasa Ahankara. Here, Rajasa Ahankara takes the role of a supervisor. Very good, comfortable role. You need not do anything, you can blame. That's enough. So, Sattvika Ahankara, Rajasa Ahankara, Tamasa Ahankara. Rajasa Ahankara immediately chose to be a supervisor or a catalyst, whichever way you name. Now, from Sattvika Ahankara, it takes birth. Many objects, many tattvas are born. From Tamasa Ahankara, tattvas are born. From Sattvika Ahankara, the 5 organs of knowledge, the 5 organs of action, Pancha Karmendriya, Pancha Jnanendriya, lastly the 11th, the controller mind, Manas. So these 11 are created from Sattvika Ahankara. Lastly, from Tamasa Ahankara, Pancha, Prithvi, Ap, Tejas, Vayu, Akasham. These again are very much required to further the creation, to continue the creation. Prithvi, Ap, Tejas, Vayu, Akasham are required. These 5 are Panchabhuta. There is a subtle form of this 5. Please note, there is a gross form, Panchabhuta. There is a subtle form of this 5, Shabda, Sparisha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. Shabda is sound. Shabda, Sparisha, your touch. Rupa, the form, the glittering form. Shabda, Sparisha, Rupa. Rasa, taste. Gandha, smell, odor. So these 5, in fact, are the subtle forms of the bigger bhuta, of the Panchabhuta. Where do you find them? Shabda is found in ether, in Akasha. Whenever you listen to Akasha, there is a unidentifiable sound. Akasham is for Shabdam. So Shabdam is the attribute of Akasham. Again, Shabda. Sparsha. Sparsha, Rupa Rahita Sparshavan Vayuhu. Vayu can only be identified by its sparsha. You can't see, you can't smell, you can't taste, but குழு குழுன்னு இருக்கு சுவாமி. கொஞ்சம் நேரம் அந்த வெண்ட்டு நம்மளை நோக்கி இருக்கு போல் இருக்குது, கொஞ்சம் திருப்பி விடுவோம். அது எங்கே இருக்குன்னா நேராக ஜில்லுன்னு காற்றடிக்கிறது என்ன, ஏன்னா கண்ணுக்கே தெரியலையேண்ணா. கண்ணுக்கு ஜில்லுன்னு காற்றடிக்கிறது என்ன தெரியும், பக்கத்தில் பட்டா தான் தெரியும். ஸோ ஸ்பர்ஷா இஸ் த குவாலிட்டி ஆஃப் வாயு. சப்த ஸ்பர்ஷ ரூப, த கிளிட்டர், த எஃபல்ஜென்ட் ஃபார்ம் இஸ் ஃபார் ஃபயர். சப்த ஸ்பர்ஷ ரூப. ரச, ரச taste is for water. Gandha is for Prithvi. Gandhavati Prithvi. In what order does Bhagavan create then? First Akasha. Akashad Vayuhu. Vayor Agnihi. Agner Apaha. Adbhya Prithvi. Prithivya Oshadhaya. Oshadibhyo Nam. First Akasha. Akashat Vayuhu. Then Akasha gives birth to Vayu. Vayor Agnihi. Vayu gives birth to Agni. Agner Apaha. Agni, fire god, he gives birth to Apaha, water. Adbhya Prithvi, water to earth. Now when I say this, can you conclude that Akasham was created by Brahman, and in turn Akasham creates Vayu, in turn Vayu creates Agni, in turn Agni creates water, in turn water creates earth? No. It is again the same Brahman who created Akasha would create Vayu too. It is the same Brahman who creates the third element too. It is the same Brahman who creates the fourth too. The same Brahman who creates the fifth too. Then why does this Upanishadic verse say that Akashat Vayuhu Vayor Agni? It is Akasha to Vayu, Vayu to Agni, which would mean Vayu must be efficient to create. It is not. Here comes again the Shariratma Bhava. Now creation is what? Let us not think that this Akasha and Vayu are standalones. Even during the process of creation, they are inseparably associated with Brahman. Please don't forget that point. What is here now? A mandapa? No. A Brahman that is in association with a mandapa. What is this now? A camera? No. Brahman that is in association with a camera. What is this now? A lastar valakku? No. Brahman in association with this lustre lamp. Yendrata இது அர்த்தமே புரியும். Never ever think that this idol is standalone, these idols are standalone, that curtain is a standalone. When I call that, is this a curtain? No, Brahman. Is that a speaker? No, Brahman. Is it a lamp? No, Brahman. Swami, what happened to you? This is a lamp. Why are you calling it as Brahman? Because I am able to see Brahman inside. This is only a physical form. And the formukula there is an Atman. Atman as an indwelling Paramatman. So one who has a Vedantic knowledge can see Brahman straight away in everything. This is what we started yesterday. When Vedavyasa called for Shukacharya, I told you that lions and trees responded. Oh Father, are you calling me? Why did that happen? Because Shukacharya is a form, the gross form, inside him is Parabrahman. Tree and lion is a gross form, inside him is Parabrahman. So after all, every form has Brahman inside. So if I am called by a particular form, can the Brahman inside that form respond? And the same Brahman is inside that different form, so that different form can also respond. This is the science between why a tree responded when Shukacharya was called. Because Shuka is also a physical form, tree is also a physical form. And inside Shuka, Paramatma. Inside a tree again, Paramatma. So all are inseparably associated with Paramatma. So during the process even, you know what creates what? Akasha Shariraka Brahma. This is very important now. Akasha as a body of Brahman, the Brahman which has Akasha as his body transforms to become a Brahman with Vayu as his body. It transforms to become a Brahman with fire as his body. It transforms to become a Brahman with water as his body. It transforms finally to become a Brahman as earth as his body. Now, when I said Brahman transforms, it is not he who transforms. It is against the Chetana and Achetana which undergo a transformation. And this process is known as Srishti. So finally, all the 5 elements are created. The 5 gross and subtle elements are created. Now you can count them. Total 24 in number. இது நாய்க்கு நீ கவுண்ட் பண்ணி முடிச்சிருக்கணும். When you don't you know that in an interview you come to the first floor, Then the interviewer questions you, how many steps did you climb? ரொம்ப நாள் கேள்வி. இப்போல்லாம் யாரும் கேட்கறதில்லை. நீ ஏறி வந்ததுன்னா லிஃப்ட்டில் வந்தேன்னு விடுவோம், பதிலே சொல்ல மாட்டான். அந்த மாதிரி இப்போ now that we have gone through the process, how many number? Prakriti, Mahan, Ahankara. Keep those three. Prakriti, Mahan, Ahankara. Then there are 4, 5, 5, 5 and 5. Panchabhuta, Pancha Tanmatra, Pancha Jnanendriya, Pancha Karmendriya, 20. Lastly, Manas, 21. Plus the initial 3, 24. These 24 are Achetana. So the categories of Achetana are 24. Pongaimbulannum, Puriyaindum, Karimendriyam, Aimbhutam, Ingivvuyirai Perahirthi, Manankara Manangale.